Today in this beautiful place we are talking about inspiration. Inspiration, what a beautiful word. When I hear or see it, I always have a stunning picture in my mind. And for every person this is something unique, something special and something really important. I think all the people can achieve everything they wish if they are inspired. As an American explorer, Joseph Campbell says, if you follow your bliss, doors will open for you that they wouldn't have opened for anyone else. Hi, Liana.
Hello, Maria Igorevna.
Tell me, please, would you like to be that special person?
Yes, I think everybody would like to have such a great opportunity and to be that lucky one.
And according to the quote, not everybody has the chance to be lucky.
So, most people live a life position like that. If only I had a well-paid job. If only I was born in another country or in a rich family. And lots of other if only. But they don't realize that their future depends only on them. They just think that somebody is lucky. But that's wrong. Luck isn't a gift. It is a result of hard work.
And so what's the difference between people who achieve success and those who just lead the ordinary life?
The difference is huge. It isn't enough to lead ordinary life to achieve something. But unfortunately, there are people who don't even have any life aims. And that's sad, because the person without any life goals is a fish out of water. And there are those who don't see the difference between want and do something for it. They just think that something will fall to their heads and achieving no names is a piece of cake. But that's wrong. And only successful people will do everything against all odds, will try their best to let their dreams come true. By the way, about dreams, they appear because of inspiration. Only then goes desire, after desire, goal, and goal plus hard work give result.
So you mean that inspiration is the main part of all our great achievements?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
And where does inspiration come from?
It depends on the person and on the age of person, on the type of person. It can be everywhere. For example, small things, beautiful places, nature, books, close people, and so on.
That's really interesting. And what inspires teenagers nowadays?
Well, as I already said, it depends on their personality, but also we are inspired by singers, actors, dancers, TikTok stars, Insta bloggers. So basically we are looking for inspiration in the social media. Some of us have even role models.
Okay, and is it a good idea to have a role model in your opinion?
I think not always, because sometimes we idealize a person and we can't see his fails. So we will just copy him and his behavior with his problems.
Okay, and what can bring better results, to have a role model or trying to become individuality?
Personally, I am trying to become individuality. I prefer to learn from my own fails, to do as I think is right, and so on. Undoubtedly, we are all of us are different. And if you will just copy somebody, it doesn't mean that you will be such a successful person.
Okay, and coming to the most interesting part of our motivational discussion, what inspires you?
My close surrounding people, small things around me, beautiful places, nature, books. And sometimes I am inspired by beautiful posts in social media.
Do you have any role models?
No, I am trying to create my own style.
Liana, you are a very beautiful, intelligent and interesting girl with lots of hobbies. Tell us about them.
Well, one of my first hobby was dancing. I have been dancing for 5 years in a professional studio. Now I don't dance professionally, but my skills help me in busy school life. The other hobby is learning foreign languages. There are German and English, and I think it is a very useful hobby nowadays.
Why is it important to know foreign languages?
Well, it is necessary everywhere. For example, if you would like to have a well-paid job, you should at least know English, not talking about German, French, Spanish, and so on. I have taken 4 international language exams, 2 German and 2 English, and I am on the way to my 3rd one. And I can't describe this feeling in details, but when you confirm your knowledge of foreign languages at the international level, it can also motivate you for new achievements. It is very inspiring.
Okay, great. And as far as I know, you have a hobby which brings you your own money. How have you come up with the idea? Share, please.
Yes, it is true. I always enjoy things that's connected with beauty and beauty sphere. And now I'm very happy to make girls a little bit beautiful, more beautiful.
Okay. So beauty rules the world.
Yes, and this hobby not only for money, it is also for pleasure.
Okay, great.
Maria Igorevna, and you also have a hobby that brings you money and pleasure?
Yes, I'm that lucky one.
Tell us about your way.
No, it's a secret.
Why?
Because we are talking about you, not about me today.
But we will change it. Just wait.
My students always know how to surprise me.
That's true. So, how have you come up with the idea?
Okay, great. It's a long and interesting story actually, and I won't be able to tell everything so quickly, but I think that every person should do something that he really loves. And as a child, I've been dreaming about becoming a teacher. When I was in a primary school, I was inspired by my teacher. She was beautiful, clever, interesting and strict, and all of us loved her so much. And I'm really happy that now she is still with me. She motivates me, she supports me, and I'm proud to have such a friend. And when I was in a primary school, I wanted to become a primary school teacher. At the age of 15, I started learning English from the very beginning, because thanks to our school system, we didn't have any knowledge of English at all. And at the age of 15, I started learning English from the very beginning, from the alphabet, reading, writing, so everything the English language consists of. And at that moment, I understood that I would become an English teacher, not a primary school one. And I started thinking about it, and thanks to my mother's support and all my intentions and all being hardworking, I achieved this goal. And when I was 20, I started working at the courses which I had finished before, and I was very successful. And I'm really proud that all the students from that time are still with me. And now the part of my team consists of my former students, and we are on the way to our great success, and we love our job and doing all our best to make our students happy. After that time, I started thinking of having my own school and to have my own rules to teach our students in another way in which they will be intelligent and successful. I started thinking about certificates which can help them in the future when they choose their job, jobs, and in their life in general. So the next part is about business, and of course not all the teachers can have their own business, and for this you have to have another abilities and personal qualities, and maybe it's another topic topic for another interview, and I will be really happy to share. But in my opinion, the most important qualities are being honest, hardworking, brave, ambitious, and a little bit crazy, because only with the help of craziness you can achieve all your goals, and all your dreams can come true even when the whole world is going to tell you that you won't be able to do this.
I think you can inspire your students for their great deals. But tell us about your inspiration.
Okay, great. Of course, I am inspired by my own dreams, and when they come true, they're great feelings and emotions. My son inspires me with his achievements. My team and our students with their great results and our common work. What else? Nature, of course, the sun, the sky, the sea, sunsets and sunrises, spring, of course. And I think that you can find all the answers to your questions when you're outside and close to nature. Sport, of course, I play tennis, go swimming, go jogging, ice skating, and I can say that it's really important because during this period your most important decision, you can come up with the idea, and a lot of decisions come exactly at those moments. Books, of course, stories, successful people's stories, theater, art, music. So lots of different things, atmospheric places with beautiful interior and stunning views. Traveling, because after traveling you can't come back the person you were, and it changes you a lot. And of course, foreign languages. I am happy to teach English and German, and now I'm learning Spanish, and that's also really inspiring.
Okay, and why haven't you told us about your main use?
Okay, my main use. So actually it's not new for me, because it's the part of my way, and as we have already said that when you have achieved something you can't stop, you have to move. You have to learn something new all the time. You have to be curious about things which are unknown, which you don't, which are unknown and which can motivate you and stay inspired.
So, and what's your advice to your students?
Okay, my main piece of advice is to choose something which you like, something which you can do without thinking about money. So when this hobby can wake you up in the morning and you can wake up at night with the thoughts of it, it's a great motivation and inspiration. So it can be just one thing, but which will give you a great pleasure. You have to do it with all your love and be always on the way of learning something new. So that's my main piece of advice. And be brave and stay positive. Be friendly with other people, because people come to you because they need your professional skills and your knowledge, but they still with you because they love you. So the motto of our company is do what you love, and it reflects all my lifestyle, not only in the professional life, but in my life in general. Thank you. Thank you for your questions. That was a surprise and really interesting. Okay, Liana, now you and your friends have to choose their future career, and it's really difficult, I think. Tell me please, what kind of decisions should teenagers make now in order to be successful and inspired with their choice in the future?
In my opinion, their main aim making a decision about their future job must be not lots of money, but things that they really love. And only in this case it will be not a daily boring routine, but inspiring. And of course they should also always develop in the sphere they have chosen.
Okay, and for example, when you have achieved everything, when you have the life you've been dreaming about as a teenager, in 5 years' time, what can inspire you?
I agree, career nowadays is very important, but the most significant part of our life, as for me, is our family. So, your close people, relationships with them, and only small things with them, small moments, also components of inspiration.
Okay, and do you have a picture of your dream life?
Well, I don't know in details what exactly will be in my future life, but I'm sure that I will have amazing friends, great family, and dream job, because I'm working hard now and not going to give up.
Okay, and when you have achieved everything you've just told about, what's your next step? What's your next goal?
Exactly, new goal, because our life consists of lots of aims, and if you have achieved one of them, it doesn't mean that's the end. You should always continue working.
Well, your answers are really inspiring, and what can you advise people who want to stay positive and inspired?
Well, appreciate every moment and person in your life, work hard, never give up, and stay inspiring and inspired.
Okay, that's really cool. It was really interesting to talk to you. I love you so much, and I'm proud to be a teacher, and thanks for sharing all your inspiring thoughts.
Thanks for invitation.